Drop it.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, team? How we doing?
How we doing? All right, hit the like button, you freeloaders. 148 Bullies says 30% accounting, 1348 gang. Now 13. Oh, come on, man. 30%, man. Stop being greedy. That's
That's crazy. What the 30% of your account?
yes.
I mean,
Also,
I'm not surprised with you guys.
I want to give a shout out to Super Soka, who hit me up on Instagram and said 3 days in a row hit green, paid for his lifetime in 3 trading days.
Jesus.
Paid for his lifetime. And you know what we're doing this weekend? We're going to go over some of the things that we've uncovered on the 1 minute with the traffic lights, with the masterclass happening on Sunday. So if you want to secure your lifetime, go ahead and check out Trade 1348. Jump in on that masterclass. It's going to change things up. So STV and I, we do things a little differently, but you will get the secret sauces as to how STV is having probably a historical week right now. And
We're having fun.
Literally how...
Now I'm just fucking around.
It is January 27th, and my port sits over 40,000. I think I'm just going to take a break. I'm going to go on vacation until February with my port, and then just kill it after Powell. Because I want to see how much Powell is going to kill this market come February 1st.
Me
right?
Too.
So that's a whole lot of fun about to happen really, really soon, starting on Sunday for those who have Lifetime. So Trade 1348, upgrade your subscription to Lifetime, get it done and over with. You will pay for it within a week. I mean, I can't say that in writing, but just the experiences that we're seeing and we're having, and you guys are printing 30% and 40%. You're going animalistic here, and you know,
It's
I'm
kinda
really
ridiculous.
proud of you. Yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous how good you guys have been doing, especially with these traffic lights, dude. I'm going to say it and I will say it again. Do not get left behind. We are going to leave a lot of you guys behind if you don't come in now. The prices are going to go up. The 2-week free trial may not be around for forever. So if you guys want to come in and continue printing with the gang, we'd love to have you. If not, it's okay. We're just going to keep doing what we're doing over here, man.
You know, Ryan says you guys should teach futures. Huh.
We definitely could do that. Maybe we can save that for one of the master classes.
Yeah, we could save that for the master classes, and then I know Andy hates it when I'm like, you got to do more work, but it would be kind of cool if we got like some futures alerts into the platform to really help you guys along.
That would be
filthy.
very fun.
That would be filthy. Let's see. Tabasco Dave says, stopped in to drop a like and hope everyone is printing. Got to pack up my trading setup and get ready for work. All right. Get ready for work, sir. Thank you for being part of this community and absolutely killing it. Now, Justin says, GoPro, 300%. Oh, Forex too. Yes. As a lifetimer. Yeah. Yuki would love to learn futures. This would be fun.
It will be fun.
It should be fun.
We always have fun.
Oh, it's always fun. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to zero in on STV right now. You're going to take the podium so you can start talking and stop looking at your damn phone, because I know you're printing over there. You filthy fucking animal. You're getting greedy over there, man.
How we doing, guys? You guys doing good? I mean, we're having fun today, man. It's just been it's been 1 minute traffic light city. You've seen them all over the place today, dude. They just do not stop. So, I mean, make sure you're taking advantage of all these tools that we are providing you guys, because they're filthy. I've never seen anything like this. I have legitimately never seen anything as fucking nasty as this. Like, seriously, it is so dirty. I just feel I have the most confidence here in the trades that I am taking. It's just boom, lights out. Sling it.
All right. So Orlando says, if I wanted to swing shares on the traffic lights, what time frame would you recommend? You got the 4 and the daily. And we actually have those alerts available to beta. We'll show you guys really quickly. We have Invictus, which you guys are all familiar with. And Invictus as confirmation for a traffic light is absolutely fucking mean. All right. Now, We have broken traffic lights. These are alerts that happen on the daily. This was yesterday. These were your, excuse me, your batch of alerts. It gives you the signal, the direction. And then we have the red light runner, which is on the 4 hour. Again, gives you the signal, gives you the direction. Really, really curious as to what GDX is doing here. So let's get on over to the chart here and just prove out the 4 hour. We're going to see what GDX is doing. All right. Go on over to the daily, and she's running up on a daily. But the 4 hour, well, she's coming on down. It looks, right? But I'm not sure if that traffic light closed as it needed to, right? Because it's still green. So, guys, you still have to go ahead and do due diligence based on the alerts. GDX is here on a 4 hour, looking like she wants to come on down. A beautiful thing, guys. You have access to the whole entire market, right? The whole entire market. When you get these alerts, you go ahead and you scrub up against the rules. This is why it's super important to understand the rules and how we play. But yeah, this is some mean stuff here. Now, I want to give a shout out to Romago and Tabasco Dave. So Tabasco Dave, you guys have learned he is a scalp master. Now, Romago is your point guy when it comes to swings, whether it's the 4 hour or the daily, but they both fall back onto the strategy. All right. And that's it. So, SPY about to break new highs. All right.
It could. We'll see.
Let's do this. Let's get on the SPY here. Let's bring her up on the chart, and you have the SPY. Again, another traffic light, just letting you know, like, hey, we could be going. Now, here's the thing. On the 1 minute, you're looking for that crossover to bullish territory with the MACD. RSI is still elevated above its moving average and above 50, indicating bullish momentum. But you have to go ahead and look at the 5 minute here. And the 5 minute is about to encroach on, there you go. It's fucking around, 406.63. This is wild. Traffic light this morning. Very, very short-lived. It brought you down to a level really quickly. If you came in anywhere in this candle below the 48, you would have printed on this wick as it touched a level. And if you're wondering, like, where would I see that level? If that level was not there, you would have saw it on the 1 minute, and I'll show you guys that in a second. However, you then have your bounce, and then you get a traffic light from 405 to 406.63 as it stands. Ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely wild.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like this. I just scaled out at 10% of another one.
There you go.
Is so
what'd you do?
I just scaled out at 10% of another trade. Now I have a stop and profit. They can go fuck themselves. This is so nasty, guys. I can't explain to you guys how, like, if you don't want to do it at this point, whatever, bro. Like, it's your loss. You don't want to come in here with us and do this. It's your loss. I mean, we've been over here just continuously innovating and changing this game. It's very weird approaching the market now when you know that the risk reward every time you see something is always going to be in your favor, and you know exactly where the risk is, and it's super, 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 super tight.
It's tight.
Filthy. You guys saw me on the other one today, the 40% SPY calls. Those are filthy.
Absolutely.
I have a video on how to scale out. Yep. It's the stop loss strategy video. Like, guys, if you're not taking advantage of this 2-week free trial, I don't know what the fuck to tell you at this point. Go do the follow trading bullshit and continue losing money. It's no pain off it's like no skin off I don't care. At this point, you're going to do what you're going to do. You want to come into the winning team? Awesome. Now, what am I at now?
All right, so I'm just going to say this really quickly. You saw that yawn out of STV's mouth. I mean, usually yawns are suggesting there's not enough oxygen to the brain, but I like to call that boredom. And then as exciting as it is making money, he's absolutely bored because the market no longer represents a challenge to him. And then we got Malachi Gaming and Talk up 155%. Are you kidding me? All right, let's go ahead and look at Tesla here. Have you played Tesla today?
No, I played it yesterday. Yesterday it was fun. Other than that, though, no, haven't played Tesla. I just haven't been looking at it just because the SPY is so dirty. Like, I can just make all my money in SPY in 1 or 2 trades and just be done for the day if I want to. And then I can just fuck around. Like,
this is wild. So let's go ahead and look at Tesla on the daily. I keep bringing this up. Holy filth. You're getting somewhere in this candle at 140. Now you're looking at 178. Let's go ahead and measure this out from bottom of the candle to top of this candle here. That is a 36% run. In the world of options, STV, what are we looking at this to be?
It depends on your expiration date, but that's multi hundreds of percent. Now you would have to hold through earnings, which is stupid. I would not say that anybody should be doing that, but in general, I mean, you can pull up the last Tesla, the Tesla daily traffic light to the downside. Filthy there too. You had two nasty Tesla trades. Ooh, I just got sold out, and I am done for the day.
Are you done for the day?
Done for the day now.
You sure?
Yes.
100% sure.
Yes. Now I'm done.
Okay. All right, good.
Now I'm done.
All right, guys. What are we looking at here? You guys throw out some tickers. We'll have some fun with some tickers, and then we'll open up the line so you guys can call on in. Let's see. Mike D says, that's what I do. Just buy and delay traffic lights and daily traffic lights. Okay, my eyes are failing me. Let's see. He will scalp on the afternoon stream. STV.
No, I won't. No, I won't. I actually have something fun for you guys in the afternoon stream. I've got something fun that we can do.
Yeah, well, STV's turning into winning loser.
Yeah, with those fucking double-digit gains. You give me a trending day in the market. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's see.
We're gonna have some fun.
Tori says he's been loving the TQQQ for the smaller port. Now, for those who are wondering, like, hey, how do I play with a smaller port? The TQQQ is your answer here. Now, the TQQQ, we're looking at the daily. You got a traffic light here at 1964, right? And that happened January 12th. Here we are. Top of the candle here. The high being 23.45. This is just absolute bonkers. Absolute bonkers. I wonder if they teach this in grad school at Harvard or something like that.
They don't teach shit. They don't teach shit. I went to finance school, and you know what they taught me? Zero. And I'm telling you guys exactly what you need to know. I went to finance school. They didn't teach you shit. You come out of finance school and I give you a trading account and it's like, go have fun in the market. You know what's going to happen? Bye-bye money. You can't do it. They don't teach you shit.
Oh, man. Well, is that why you boycotted your classes?
No, I boycotted my classes because I was streaming, trading, and making money. I was like, fuck that. Why? Why would I go to class and listen to people that aren't doing what I want to do?
So I got a question, though. Like, if you showed the strategy to any of your professors, what do you think they would say?
They would be like, I don't know what you're showing me.
Dumb fucks. All right, let's get back to it because you guys are no longer dumb fucks. And for those who are sitting in the back and wondering, like, hey, do I need to join? Should I join? Trade1348.com for the fucking win. Also,
I've never had this much confidence in the market. The traffic lights are kind of like the last kind of key to I think a lot of your guys' trading. Once you start incorporating those, it is game, set, match. It is all over for the market, and you're going to start seeing it. Just don't be a moron with it, please. Don't be full porting your account.
Don't full port. Please don't. Let's see. What stock should I save for a port under 1,500?
TQQQ.
That's it. Let's see. Arvin says, depend on the professor. You need to bring me on as the ES master. What's ES?
It's the futures for the index, bro. You know this.
Oh, ES master. Okay, there you go. All right, Brian. You know what? Maybe we go ahead and we knight some of these people.
We could.
We knight some of these people as instructors, but we have to go ahead and like sit in some of your classes and be like, all right, motherfucker, no. You got to stick to 1348.
Yeah.
All right. Where could we find a list of futures?
I mean, I don't know why you would trade anything besides like NQ, ES, MES, MNQ. I mean, that's really all you need. Just the NASDAQ and the S&P. I mean, you could trade like oil futures, but be careful.
Yeah, be careful. So H Diamonds, if you want to call in today, once we open up the lines, we can get you in. So Joshua's saying Lucid looking promising. Okay, let's take a look. Lucid on the daily is looking filthy. Lucid on the 5 minute, looking like a chase. Lucid on the 1 minute, looking like when reversal happens, you will be there. You will be there.
Mhm. Oh,
Yes,
dude,
you
that
will.
does look filthy.
Yes, it looks filthy, doesn't it?
That does look filthy. If you caught that 1 minute traffic light going up on that one, though, you printed. They're everywhere.
Oh, absolutely everywhere. All right. So let's see. Lucid had news again. I said this in the early morning stream. When companies need news to make the move, probably not a good thing.
No.
Right. I saw a Lucid vehicle on the road yesterday. I thought it was like really, really, really cool. But then I don't know, man. I just
There's the Lucid deal. We saw the Lucid dealership.
yeah. Yeah.
Those cars are kind of cool, but like I hate the company. They're scammers. I have no problem calling fucking CEOs losers. Rollison's an idiot. We're gonna deliver 400,000 vehicles a year. No, the fuck you're not. Like,
Yeah. Can we do this? Can we do this really quick? Please? Please? Can we do
What is
this?
what is it?
Please look at BBBY. Can we do this, please? Just look at
no.
her. Please,
Oh,
can we
no.
do this?
Where is it? Did it die again?
It sure did.
Stop! Oh my god. Where is this? What? How? Oh my lord.
Emotional damage.
Oh my god, dude. This thing is literal garbage.
Oh my God. For whoever who, decided to follow the trader, it's all right, let's go ahead and look at what happened here. You can look at this on the 1 minute. Dude,
What'd they do? The 1 minute looks filthy.
the 1 minute would have set you up on that traffic light there. The 5 minute would have set you up just as good. Right? Let's see. Malachi. More like BB bye. Well, didn't they just go ahead and announce that they do not have the monies to like repay their creditors?
They literally just released something on Fast Stock News. They're preparing to file chapter 11 with no bidder.
Jesus. BBBY did pop up on Invictus. It's pretty freaking wild. This is just absolutely nasty. Absolutely nasty. You guys want to go ahead and fuck around and find out with what shit stocks do? Listen, ladies and gentlemen, shit in, shit out. Don't expect otherwise, all right? STV.
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you played a shit stock?
Never, bro.
Ever?
I mean, I have done it, but it's been forever, dude.
Okay.
Why would I touch something? Why would I trade a stock that is going to have weird spreads? It's going to move weirdly in relation to how the actual underlying stock is actually moving. It can go all over the place with bullshit news all the time when I could just go and make 2 or 3% on my account on the SPY every day. Why would I go anywhere near that? I'm not trying to hit lottery tickets like a lot of these other people here. I'm not trying to hit lottery tickets. I don't care. I'm trying to stack up the slow and consistent gains.
Yeah. What you just pop in your mouth, man?
What do you think it was?
Oh, I get it. I need one too.
Yeah,
okay.
I got like 4.
All right. So we are going to open up the lines. We just need one more ticker. Come on, just for shits and giggles. Let's have some fun here.
What's the SPY doing right now? That's choppy near the highs. The buyers look like they have it today. For now, at least.
STV just swallowed a plan B.
Yep. That's what I did.
All right, let's go ahead and
Who's
check
adding?
out
Nobody's gotten what it is.
Talk
They won't
Lucid.
get it.
Who cares about Lucid anymore? Oh
I don't
no,
like
AMC
Lucid.
rant. Not
Oh,
not.
did it reverse?
Envidia,
Did Lucid reverse?
Let's do it.
envidia,
You guys want it one more time?
envidia.
Okay, let's go ahead and check it out. All right, NVIDIA. Look at this, STV. That's the 1 minute. Look what the 5 minute did for you.
Oh, the 1 minute's filthy.
The 1 minute's filthy, but look what the 5 did for you with NVIDIA.
Oh, I played Nvidia this morning. That was the single stock that I played. That's what it was. You see the big opening candle? If you throw it on the 1 minute, I took the quick opening move for like 7%.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that. Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it was quick.
250% on Lucid calls. Good for you, man.
You guys better be using the stop loss strategy. That can go poof quickly. So be careful.
Yes. Very, very
It's all about
quickly.
securing the bag. The money's not yours until it comes back into your account and it's a realized gain.
Oh, yes. As long as the money is out there, it belongs to the streets, fellas. Does not belong to you. All right. Look. I love this. I really love this. Come on. Even DraftKings. Traffic light on a 5 minute. You saw it come down. Breaks below the 48. Hits a level here, the 200. You know 1348 rules. Trying to get out. Then you get another traffic light, and she just takes off on you. That is wild. Okay, so Diana wants us to look at Tesla. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to upgrade to Lifetime for this weekend's masterclass, you got to reach out to Diana. We're going to show you guys something on the 1 minute that is,
Yeah.
I don't think we have any business teaching, but when we teach it, it's an absolute game changer, right? You guys are really, really going to understand how I just blew up this portfolio and how I didn't blow it up.
Yeah, don't say you blew it. It went up.
Massive gains on my port, and I'm
Yeah.
gunning for STV's ankles. And
You're going to get them.
yeah, rumor has it that Diana is watching The Karate Kid because she's learning Lex on, Lex off. Lex on, Lex off.
This is the start of a Law and Order Special Victims Unit episode, and I'm not here for it.
Yes, it's only for Lifetime members at this point. But yeah, Diana's getting her practice in.
Tessie looks interesting.
All right.
But,
So Tesla is looking really, really interesting. Let's check her out here, and then we're going to open up the lines. All right. So Tesla, we got price action coming down to the 13. Now we go ahead and we look at the 1 minute, and you got your traffic light here on the 1 minute. Let's look at that candle. The candle closed just above the 48. Now you have some green below the 48. So that is a very, very quick scalp. But guys, check this out. You got a cross on the MACD. You got some red here in the histogram. RSI broke below its moving average. As it stands right now, I want to say be very, very careful. You can see RSI is pitching up into its moving average here. But then we go to the 5 minute, and we see that there's actually an agreement here with the 5 minute and the 1 minute.
yeah, it needs to
Where?
break that 13.
Yeah. You just need it to break that 13, right? Break the 13 and you're off to the races. So I would say hold off. If you're in this traffic light here, then, you are going to protect you're going to protect your position with the 48,
Yeah.
right? And then from there, let's just see. If we get that cross here in a 1 minute, this is going to be filthy. And if we get a break below the 13 on a 5 minute, this is going to be filthy, right? So Magic is in Tessie right now. Now, Patel says, can we watch the masterclass later just in case we aren't able to attend the live stream? Yes, for Lifetime members, you will be able to, okay?
It's you guys just get sent the link to it. The link doesn't change. So once we're done with the live stream, you guys can click on the link and then you get to watch the live stream.
There you go. There you go. So now it's time to have some fun. All right. So here are some rules. Have a play, have a question. If you want to just tout how great we are as a community, that is acceptable too. But when you talk, please don't talk like you got the phone in your mouth. We don't want to feel like we're on a Delta flight. Okay? That's all I ask. Okay. Ready? We're going to open this up. Everything is definitely, let's see. Boom. Ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Also, everybody in here, make sure you're hitting the like button on the way in. You guys are slacking hard on game streams recently. I don't know what the issue is.
Yeah, man, they're slackers, man. Jeez Louise. Let's go ahead and get this number up. It's 978-545-1348. You go ahead and give us that call. Tell us why you're mad. Tell us why you're elated. Tell us why you're getting some from your wife this weekend. You finally made her proud.
It's all those traffic lights you're running.
Archie Manning, bull market is back. Come on, chill. That narrative.
Told y'all at 390. Bro, here's the deal. If you actually were like buying calls from 390,
Yeah, we got a
then
call
do a
in
live
from
chat.
Quebec. Let's do it. Those international minutes are about to go on fire. Welcome to the live stream. State your name. Tell us why you're mad. What's up?
Hey, this is H Diamonds. How's it going, Gabe? STV.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you. Thanks for having my call. What's up, man? How you doing? I was
Mute the
just
stream.
calling
Mute the
in.
stream.
in the background.
Mute this-
Yeah, I just realized there was a lag, so I was like, okay, wait, let me mute that. Yeah, I was just calling in. I just want to get your take on something because I messaged a few times, a little bit here and there, just to get some insight on the whole system. And yesterday, I pretty much took your advice. I sat down, got some headphones, and just for 2-3 hours was doing the replay function on the charts. And I just wanted to kind of just touch base and just see if I'm going in the right direction, because I ended up kind of blowing up like half my account and the other half I bought Lifetime. So I just used that, and now I'm just paper trading at this point. Just in terms of the indicators, so I was looking at this kind of as a 3 indicator, process in my mind, as one being the RSI over the moving average, being bullish, and then the second one over 50 on the RSI as a second, and then the MACD being solid green. So, and then when it crosses above the 50 being like an entry point, and then as soon as I see any weakness, such as any one of those 3 bullish indicators going bearish, as a potential exit, would that be, basically how you would take it? I do know here on, for example, TQQ today, when I see the weakness, for example, in the MACD, and even it breaking below the moving average, it's still above, the moving average on the RSI, it's still above the 13 EMA. So, obviously we would look at that as well. So I just wanted to know if that's exactly how you guys, look at this in terms of your outlook, just trying to figure this out.
Okay. STV, you go first or I go first?
I'll say my thoughts first.
for it.
I'm not entering in like trades based on like only what the RSI and MACD are saying. Like I'll use them and say, okay, this is where it's most likely to go. But I'm always gonna be like the 2 things that are the most important is either the cross, Invictus, or traffic light. Then everything else is like sort of secondary in my mind. I mean, it's still important, but it's not like if I still like the trade, I can still take it because I know where the risk is. So again, yes, you can use those indicators to give you an indication of momentum, but it's always going to default to where's your risk and what's the actual like chart telling you at that time in terms of what like the traffic light is telling you or the cross or Invictus or something like that. That's how I view it. But like they're still important. It's just like,
right. So
I wouldn't get analysis paralysis.
Okay. So now I'm going to add to this, right? Let's go ahead. we're going to look at the TQQQ, right? So here we are on the chart, right? We're going to look at it on the 5 minutes. So you do have a traffic light that coincided with a call here. Now, what I'm doing is I'm looking for levels. I love levels, right? Because levels give me context as to why something would be going down. So in this situation at 23.18, we have a level. Now I have context as to a possible rejection. Then RSI tells me, hey, Gabe, you're right. You respected the level. Now we're going to go down. The thing here is that the histogram on the MACD starts printing light green, but you see the mound diminishing, right? It just formed a nice mound, and then it began to diminish. Now, you have the MACD and the signal line still making its march up, but this is where I tell you guys, this is why we don't ever hold anything to the moon, because there were still within the variances in the indicators, there was still movement there where you could have made money off of a level, but then reading all the indicators, okay? So you have to go through your read progressions, right? And we go back to the chart here. For me, I have a level for me. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get out. But the minute I see this pivot, which happens on this candle here, into this candle, I see a pivot going in. I'm not going to fuck around and find out. I was already given a warning at 23.18. That's telling me like, hey, bro, you're above the speed limit here, right? I begin to slow down, I exit my position. And then I get rewarded by, basically you see that volatility comes right back down to a level. Now, by virtue of respecting a level, you've turned one play into two and also have minimized your risk because now you have another traffic light. And what you're able to do with this is say, okay, it came to a level, is it going to bounce? Now, when you come to terms with that, you're looking at the RSI, and the RSI starts pivoting back up, and then it breaks above its moving average. And then guess what? The MACD starts rebuilding its mound and following the trend with the MACD and the signal line to the upside. So here we go. Now we have two plays off of one ticker, the TQQQ, off of the 5 minute, and reading your indicators here. Is this making sense to you as I'm breaking it down to you and you're watching this? Does this make sense?
It does. There was just something I just wanted to kind of ask or add to. So when I did yesterday, so I mean, of course, the levels are very important. I agree with you there. And so when I do so at that time, at one point, I was just, for whatever reason, I was just focusing on the RSI and the MACD. And I noticed that, so if you see at 11:20, where your mouse is close to there, you'll see, so in my mind, right, the way it clicks is basically that at 11:20, we have one, the RSI is moving above the moving average. Two, the RSI is above 50, and three, is a solid green. So that would be like three bullish in my mind, like three bullish. Okay. Now, then we're looking at bullish, and then of course, as you mentioned, we would have that uptrend going forward in terms of that. So now if we see like weakness, right? So if you go all the way to the next weakness on the MACD, for example, which is hold on, what time is that? This one here, where you're at, 2 to the left, So 12, you'll see the weakness there. So if we took that as an exit, for example, right? Even without looking at the level, because the MACD will kind of indicate that. Just what are your thoughts on that? And also, I noticed that when I just did the RSI and the MACD as well, sometimes, not always, but sometimes I noticed that actually even before the yellow dot came on, the indicator would show like those three bullish in my mind, and it would be like, okay, I get it now. And that would actually even be one dot before the yellow dot. I don't know if that makes sense, but I'm just wondering.
I mean, yeah, but I think what you're trying to do is create a rhyme and reason based on two indicators when there's a whole entire picture that you're looking at, right? So,
right.
Okay, so in this situation, you got a traffic light that's letting me know, like, okay, well, we could be heading towards a reversal, but then we get this other traffic light, and this traffic light essentially front runs the entire cross here, right? So when you're looking at a traffic light, you want to see other indicators follow. Now, also keep in mind, RSI Breaking above and below its moving average is usually an indication to exit position, but I want you to always keep in mind of the trend on the actual RSI moving average, right? Because this will go ahead and explain price action. More importantly, you also have the green traffic lights just guiding you through the play. You see? So I think for you, I think you're right on it. I think you definitely get the concept. I just think that you need to spend a little time and see the correlations between all indicators working together. Because what that does is it creates a stronger thesis. I don't really care about the traffic light that printed before the traffic light, right? All I really care about is, did these traffic lights work? And they did. Did the indicators work with the traffic light? It did. Did I make money with this play? Absolutely. When you start trying to nitpick this system, right, it falls apart on you. It absolutely falls apart on you, right? Because you need agreement with everything. Now, I'm going to go back to the chart, and we're going to talk about the unsung hero here. The unsung hero here is actually the ADX, because the ADX went from bearish to bullish around the zone as well. So if you go ahead and you add that extra layer, that extra indication to your trade, along with visual confirmation of these traffic lights, you're golden. Now, I want people to go ahead and try not to nitpick the strategy for the sake of gaining an extra penny or two. Right?
Right. So
You just want to play it for what it is, because your gains are going to be your gains, right? If you're going to try to play for that extra penny, this is what happens. Let me show you something, right? Let me show you what happens when you play an extra for a penny, right? So if
So
go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I just, So like my goal wasn't to like even to really nitpick. It was just because, as I said, I blew up like half my account trying to, like, I believe in your system, and that's exactly why I bought Lifetime. And I just know that the fault lies probably within my own, like the way I was playing, and I play while I work. So probably I'm missing some things, right, as I'm trying to quickly get in or out or whatever I'm trying to do. So that's why I kind of was thinking in my head, like, okay, so I need to look at this and kind of like make a system in my head, like, okay, if these two things happen, right, like RSI crossing above moving average, RSI above 50, MACD solid, these two things, this means like, okay, go ahead. And then given that if there's no resistance coming up, then yes, go ahead, like enter. So I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah, but you're missing that one component here. You're going on those two things. Are you taking levels into account?
Right. So as I said, if there's no resistance, then yes, go ahead.
Yeah. And we lost STV here. What happened to this man? Interesting. Okay. But what I want you to do is this is your homework for the weekend. I want you to go over all of your trades, right? And in going over all of your trades, I want you to see where support and resistance is relative to the positions you're attempting to take and how price action behaves, okay, within all of that, okay? I think for you, it's just a matter of familiarity, a little more repetition. And you said biggest thing here, like you're working, right?
Yeah.
I would say, allow yourself to give, especially when you're in a trade, give it your undivided attention, right?
Okay.
That's it. Really, really give it your undivided attention, unless you're playing on the 4-hour or unless you're playing on a daily. And that's the reason why we have traffic lights for the 4-hour and the daily, is that it allows for individuals like yourself, the opportunity to take the trades and do so with confidence. Now, also, I have to ask you, are you trading with a stop loss? This is a comment that actually came in. Are we doing that with the stop loss?
So I was doing that originally, and that's kind of how I blew up my account, is because I realized it kept wicking into my stop loss, and and then I kept losing. So at one point, what I did was I had a mental stop loss, and if it closed at that level, I would get out, basically.
You can't. So there's two things to do. When was your stop loss getting wicked? Was it after or before you scaled out?
Well, to be honest, I was playing with one contract, so basically just
Okay. So
yeah,
what you
small
have to
funds,
do
so.
when you're looking at these trades sometimes, especially if it's like the stop loss is a predefined level. So if you're getting wicked at the level, it's not necessarily like you need to be putting an actual percentage stop every single time. It's helpful, but you don't have to every single time that you're trading. I love predefining the risk before I get in. I don't really know what the percentage is going to be, but I know it's less than 10. So it's more so focusing on the entry. So try and go back and watch that risk management video that I posted for you guys, because it helps with the entry, because you know exactly where you're predefining your risk at. And if it's tight enough, you can let it flicker a little bit, but that's probably the biggest help that I could give you on the getting wicked out.
Okay, fair enough. But like, okay, so then, but would you say like, so the stop loss you would put as like, let's say a 13 EMA, but
Yeah.
would you put like a stop loss order, or would you just say like, okay, if it closes below 13, I'm out, basically?
I actually put stops. Well, okay, so you actually can't. So
You
I'm
put
thinking
stop,
about it
okay.
in terms of the stop loss strategy. You can't actually put a stop as like a spot on the chart and actually know what the percentage you're going to be down is with options, because there's time premium, theta, everything.
Yeah,
So you
the
gotta be a
data
little
decay
careful.
would occur.
How much time are you getting on your contracts, by the way? I need to ask.
About 7 to 10 days, depending the.
That's good.
The
That's
premium.
very good.
And what's your stop percentage?
Stop percentage, I had it preset, I think here around 10 to 15% usually.
15%?
Okay, I try never to let
Yeah.
things go past 10.
Okay.
Past 10? Okay.
Yeah, and the reason I'm able to do that effectively is because I'm predefining the risk and waiting for that retest in getting contracts right around the levels. So if it comes up past the
Right,
level,
yeah.
think about it in terms of, Gabe, can you pull up SPY in the 1 minute?
Sure. Let's do this. Great teaching moment today. Woo.
So look at
I
this
appreciate it,
traffic
by the way,
light.
guys.
Look at this traffic light on the 1 minute on SPY
What time?
right now. If you're looking at this traffic light on the SPY on the 1 minute currently, look what happens. Can you zoom into that most recent one?
This one here.
Yeah. So let's say, and we're going to do a little example of this. This isn't going to be exact. Let's say that you see that giant knife candle, the second green candle. You see that green candle there where it comes down further? You don't want to chase that candle. So like if you see the traffic light and you enter down at the bottom of this candle, the nice green one that basically gets bought up quick, if this moves back up to the 13, you're stopped out. If you're trading with not enough time.
Yeah.
So what you could have done is, let's say that price actually comes back up to the 13 and then starts to reject lower, but you're using the 13 or that basically the day high as your risk. You're right there. Like you have tighter, like you're basically like increasing the margin for error almost by tightening up your risk and entering around those levels.
For sure. So sorry to cut you off there, but I appreciate all the information, and just I'm actually calling you guys on my lunch break, so I gotta go. But I really appreciate the information a lot, and I'll definitely be watching the rest of the stream later on today to follow along with what you're saying here. But thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate that.
All right,
Thank you for calling in. It's more of a risk. It's a risk management issue. So everything that I'm going to be like harping on you guys on over the next like couple months, we've been doing it. It's all risk management in entries. You have to focus on that. Again, we do say 10 to 15%, but I try to never let anything go past 10.
Okay.
And the way to do that is entering around those levels.
All right, perfect.
Sounds great. So I'll go do some homework. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, man, for calling in.
Later.
Bye.
So, Soft Shelly, can you go ahead and recap what happened here? There's some little irony happening here, right? You got a friend who you brought into the community, or someone who was familiar with the traffic lights. It was really, really interesting.
I think somebody told Soft Shell about the traffic lights, and then that sent her back over here. But yeah, guys, traffic lights are filthy. I'm up a lot with the traffic lights. Like,
oh man.
I've never seen anything like this. And I'm very happy that we're able to share it with all of you guys too. And that's why I say I feel bad for anybody not using them, because I've been fucking murdering it with them.
There you go. There you go. So Brian is calling in. He wants to go over his
Let's do
ES
it.
trades.
Let's do it, man. I love when Brian calls in.
All right. So Brian, you there?
Gabe,
Can you mute us on the background? I don't like hearing my annoying ass voice.
Me either.
I hear you. I put my I just turned my volume down.
Ooh,
Thank you,
look
man.
at, before we
You guys wanna
go,
pull up a
before we
chart
go,
and kind of go over it.
look at this.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
The spy.
On the 1 minute, look at it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I may or may not have done something.
Yeah, we're losing it.
It's pretty wild. All right. So let's get up to speed, man. What are we looking at?
How do you do on
Go to
ES
the
today?
ES. I did great. I had 3 trades, all with the cross. And like I said, if you guys if you want to pull up a 1 minute on the ES, I can kind of go over what I was looking at.
Are you trading the traffic lights? Or are you trading 1 minute crosses?
I'm just trading 1 minute crosses. Like I said, I'm not in your Discord, but like I was a while back, and I just kind of mastered this cross system with the 200 EMA.
Mm-hmm.
But it works. I mean, and you don't have to use tick charts, but I use the 1,000 tick. But if you're looking at it, and we go back to the early morning there, I mean, you can really see that first cross coming in along with a 200 EMA cross, and that's just like boom. The one issue we had the hiccup with, if we're looking at that ES 1 minute, was that volatility we had at data at 9 o'clock or so.
10, yeah. What time zone are you in? I mean, it's 10 for us on Eastern, but
right, it's 9 o'clock for me. But that that data kind of brought us back down into that 48 EMA, which was another nice little entry there.
So Brian, look at what I want you to do is get the chart. This will help you a lot. If you have the 1 minute traffic lights on your chart, if you can see the momentum shift. I mean, again, you don't really want to be trading around news, but if you're in those ES trades and they're ripping, you are going to know instantly when the momentum is starting to shift with the traffic lights.
Right. Well, and you can kind of see that with price
it
action
bend around
too, especially to that downside rip. So if you go
what time was that?
Go to right around 10:42 your time.
Okay.
Right here. Right
And
before
you
the
can see
put
that
signal.
cross right there, and you can see with your traffic lights going off.
Yeah.
Like that was
that's a good
another
one.
awesome entry right there, coming off the top of that peak. That exhaustion hit there at 40.92. That was another great one. That was another, like today, I think I did about, I want to say almost 22 handles in total today.
Jesus.
But this other one here, right where you're looking now, after we had that shoot down and we crossed the 200 there, and we had that kind of little W pattern right there.
Yeah, I played that one.
So clear on
that
your
was my
chart.
big one today.
Dude, that's your reversal play. That's your killer reversal play.
Yeah, that was my big trade
And
today.
that
I think
played
those went up
right there. That
40.
was my biggest one.
Yeah, I
I
think
got
I hit like
12 points out of
40%
that
on the
one.
spy on that one. That was sweet. Those were sweet, dude. I just saw the traffic light coming up above the 200, and I was like, I'm hitting that.
That's
filthy. Exactly it. On my charts right there, we got the cross and the 200 EMA cross, and it was just insane.
Yeah.
The interesting thing about futures, for those of you guys that are listening, Gabe, can you go to the one at like 10:45, the move down on the 1 minute here?
That was a killer move too.
Yeah. So the move down. Oh wait, never mind. No, like 10:45. The move down, Gabe. Yeah. I'm always delayed on here, so Gabe's already there, and I'm telling him to move, but he's not actually moving. Yeah, this one. So, because I'm like 5 seconds late, because I'm watching the stream with you guys. But look, the interesting thing about futures is that if you entered right at the traffic light and you made that retest up, you are still green on futures. Options, you'd probably be break even or a little bit red on that retest back up above the 48. So that's kind of the beauty of futures here. It's true price action. So we can start. I mean, we'll probably start going over that with you guys in the masterclass, depending on if you guys want to start going over futures. But there are a lot of benefits to trading futures. But I mean, if you're having success with options, there's not really a reason to change unless you're making so much money that the tax advantages of going over to futures is going to save you a shitload.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, that killer. I mean, there's just so many setups every day on futures. It's amazing, and the swings are just. I mean, especially this last week. This last week has been absolutely incredible on the swings in the ES. But yeah, I mean, the tax advantages are huge on the ES or on the future side. But I just like every day, dude. Every single day, the 1348 cross combined with that 200 EMA cross too are just they're lights out.
I know. It's filthy, dude. I might need to start trading futures too, because like I've just been trading SPY for a while, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Why like I'll just move over?
Oh man, you know what? I'm gonna chase your ankles with some futures starting next week. How about
Oh,
that?
Jesus Christ! Oh boy, that's gonna be bad. We're gonna do another 10K account. I'll 10x that one. What's up, Brian?
It just seems cleaner to me to be trading the futures versus trading like the options. For me, it's just a cleaner, like, I guess, logistics from an entry and exit wise and stuff like that. And like, you know, it just seems a little less risky too.
I mean, yes, it depends. You have to know what you're doing. But they so I was noticing this on the charts today. The contracts that I usually trade, like if I'm trading the 1 minute, I'll just size it down and play the next day's expiration. They were moving a bit slower. So the IV can step up on you. The contracts can move a little bit slower. Futures, that's never going to change. A handle's a handle. Point move is a point move.
Right. Well, awesome. Like I said, I'm loving these. I mean, the system, dude. Like I said, I'm not in the Discord, but the basics of the 1348 system is just, it's top notch.
Yeah, I think Brian, try those traffic lights out. If you get a
out.
chance and you want them, they're filthy, dude. Because you can not only with the entries, but the exits help you out a whole lot too. Like if you're in a long ES position and you see a 1 minute traffic light to the downside, it's probably a good time to be like, okay, well, this thing's probably coming back down.
There you go.
Right.
There you go.
All right, guys. Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome. All right, man.
Brian,
Thanks for calling in.
Brian, one more question. Are you trading on Thinkorswim
Yeah.
or are you on Tradeovate or something?
Tradeovate.
Tradeovate, cool.
Tradeovate, and then I chart with Tradeovate and TradingView.
Yeah, I think I have a Tradeovate account. I was trying to fuck
I
around
highly
with it one
recommend
day.
Tradeovate.
Yeah, I was screwing around with it, and something about it was just pissing me off, so I stopped. I just got to go back and do it.
It's good execution and it's decent commissions too.
Nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
Dope. Brian, thanks for
All right,
calling
guys.
in, man.
Have a good weekend.
You
Take it
too,
easy.
Brian.
Yeah, have a good weekend, guys. Take care.
Take care. Okay. I think futures is where it's at.
A lot of people are transferring over. There's a couple of reasons for that. I mean, I've seen it over these last few years too. You used to be able to, like, a really good example of this is earnings. So what the market makers price in for earnings, it used to be a lot less. Like there was one Apple trade I had a few years ago on earnings where they were pricing in 1.4% on their earnings and the stock moved like 6 and I made 2,000%. Now they're pricing in 5 and it moves 4 and everybody gets fucked. So it makes the options more expensive. They don't move as much. You are starting to see a little bit of a shift in options. It's been happening. The IV's been a little bit higher. So that's why a lot of people have been going over to futures. I mean, it hasn't been that much of a difference, but you can see like having more people in the options market fucks around with it a little.
Well, look at this. Arvin, you asked for Microsoft. So Microsoft printed your traffic light on the 1 minute. And okay, this goes right back to STV strategy. So you got the traffic light and you want to go ahead and see if there's a retest of the 48. So you'd probably go ahead and take it at the top of the wick here.
Yeah, I would try and get it as close as I could to the 48 and use the 48 as my risk.
There you go.
That's
That's
what I would do.
essentially what he's doing. Now
And
we go to the 1 minute.
Like the 1 minute's probably filthy. And if I was trading it on the 5 minute, I'm always gonna buy more time.
There you go. Buy more time. Now, 248 close on this candle. Candle close was 248.42. We're now trading at 247.95. We're 91. That's a dollar move on the 1 minute. And this took you 30 minutes at or about. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. All right, guys. This is the way it's going to work now. We got to go bye-bye. STV is going to go live. Go ahead and create a nuisance on his stream. But
I
before
will.
you do, trade1348.com. Go ahead and get you some. We got amazing lifetime opportunities coming up. I mean, I think everybody's going to force a hand with the futures here, so I guess we're going to have to teach that out. And lifetime members will be the first to get that education, right? So, you want to be part of it, guys?
You
Go
get
ahead and reach out
50%
to-
off of lifetime until the 1st. And everybody that just wants to come in monthly, you still get 2 weeks for free. And the monthly fee is like $30 cheaper than it was 2 months ago, but it is not staying that way. So take advantage of it while you still can. If you get left behind, we're trying to warn you.
There you go. Trying to warn you. All right, guys, we are dirt cheap compared to everybody else that's not doing a fraction of what we're doing. So please.
Not even close.
Not even close. A fraction of what we're doing. Not only are we teaching you how to master the markets, but we're having fun with the guys doing it as well, right? We're probably the most entertaining duo in the game right now, and it's just having fun. So go ahead and follow this villain-headed white cracker motherfucker on over to his live stream. I love this kid. And
We have a lot of fun.
yes, Lucid Halt. Okay.
I gotta hop off. I gotta get ready for the stream.
All right, guys. We're signing out. Peace.
Peace.